Hi, hi, hi. I hope that you're doing really well. I am coming in today, right now, with a little spontaneous live, and I want to talk about two big things that you need to shift if you want to make really, really wild, successful business that feels amazing, that lights you up. And these two big shifts are really imperative to kind of get into the flow. This is particularly for the online business. Um, so, number one, and you'll probably resonate more with this if you're British, European, Australian. Yeah, this feeling of I can't praise myself. I can't talk about myself and like shout from the rooftops all about me. And you might have grown up with the opinions of or the messages that self praise is no praise, and don't toot your own horn, all of those kind of things. And be humble. Be humble. Oh, put yourself down a little bit, because that sort of makes you more human. But the online space, you can be full and authentic, but it is the space to really embody your power. It is the space to shout from the rooftops what you are really especially good at. Now, I'm really good at doing this, the irony, but there are a lot of things that I'm not good at. There are loads of things I'm not good at, but I'm not going to bother talking about those. I'm going to talk about the thing that is my zone of genius because that's my work. And I'm really happy to express that, embody it, and be excited to share all of the magic that's happening. I'm not really interested in holding back. I have had to learn this, and it did feel really, really uncomfortable to start with. But to be honest, the online space is so busy that if you want to reach people, you have to be in your power. You have to be speaking from that place of transformation and excitement, and like the energy of I can do this. I am your person. I get these results. And if that's true, then you need to be sharing it, not holding back and, oh, little old me over here in the corner, because that just will not grab anyone's attention. So that's the first thing, is boost your self-belief. You don't need to be humble online, or at least don't be humble about um, your amazing gifts. Don't play them down. You don't need to. Express them as they are, the enormity of them, the transformations that people get, the wholeness of it, the wholeness of you. Like, share it, share the magic of you. Don't hold back. And this is a real big problem for a lot of people, is they feel really uncomfortable about really shouting about themselves. So that's the first thing that you really need to get over. And of course, that's all linked to the worthiness, and that, do you value yourself enough? Are you ready to be seen, to be heard? All of those sort of intricate little energetic ties that keep us playing small, holding back, not speaking too loudly. There's so much in that, isn't there? But I invite you to look at what there is there behind it, behind your actions, and what beliefs need shifting, so that you can get out there to the people that actually need you and make the changes that you're really here for. Like, you're not here to play small. And if you think you are, then it's just a safety mechanism. Really, I know that you want to be open and reach all the people and express yourself fully and receive fully, for all of the work that you're doing. Like, that's the magic. It's not this tiny little energy, it's this big energy. So get over yourself, get yourself out there, work through the blocks and the beliefs that are in the back here, and really, really get forward and express yourself fully. I've got a lot of hypnosis and healing stuff in my freebies if you want something to support you on that. And the second thing is that the online space is like a magical vortex of massive, massive abundance. It's like phenomenal. And I would never have thought I would be getting to six figures doing my healing and channeling work. But the online space brings us that opportunity. Like, thank you, it's so amazing. And we literally can be international. So if we're international, there are millions and millions and millions of people that need us. So we can really step into our authority and really charge what feels really, really exciting and fabulous and extraordinary, and is a beautiful, amazing exchange. We can choose to do that, but we can't do it if we're still referencing everything in the online space with our 3D view of money. So if you're forever comparing what coaches are asking for with the minimum wage, or what you could do with that money, like you could go on holiday with that money, or I could do, well, that mindset will not get you into thriving. Okay, you have to take a bit of a punt on yourself, and you have to step into that magical vortex and, you know, invest in yourself, pay bigger, because then you're receiving more. It's like there's this amazing energy in there, but you have to play and get in. And if you're still out here holding all of the human 3D beliefs around money, around the lack, around no one's paying for things, and oh my god, like, you know, this country's in dire straits and no one's got any money, and well, that will be your reality. That will absolutely be your reality. So if you want to really, really like get into the magical vortex of the online space and receive fully, you've got to let all of that go. Letting go of time and money, like working together, like it does not equate. Okay, you're looking at how the transformations that you create, which are life changing. Well, if you put it like that, thousands of pounds is not such a big deal. So is looking beyond this little tiny 3D world that most of the population are running in, and instead placing yourself in the magical vortex of the online space, which allows like limitless wild possibilities. Allows us to really like be in that space of fully receiving. It's just amazing. It amazes me, it delights me, and I'm like, I can't believe it, and it's so fantastic. And I often see people who come into my world and they're like, oh, you know, oh, your prices are a bit, and it's like, yeah, they are. And I love it. It excites me to be charging that. And also I pay a lot. I pay a lot out. And so I'm in that space. And yeah, if you're not in that space and you're not believing it and you're not trusting it and you're not in that flow, then my prices will seem huge. But if you're in it, you'll think, oh yeah, like bring it on. Like I'm so game for that. It excites me to pay that because I know I'm up leveling. I'm stepping into that vortex of magic, of all the possibilities. So it is all available. It's available to us all. So coming back, if you find yourself keep blocking yourself by not stepping fully into that magical vortex, look at the beliefs that you have around money, look at what you're holding onto as the truth. Yeah, and really I invite you to step into all of the possibilities, all of the magic. And to do that, you need to kind of like get yourself in there, teetering on the edge and trying to be in there, but still penny pinching. It's just not going to cut it. Like you need to like, to receive fully in that space, you also need to put yourself into that space. Yeah, like being kind of halfway in, halfway out, it won't bring it in. It just won't. So yeah, so these are the things that I'm really noticing about the conversations that I'm having with some people, is that resistance. And you know, if you resist it, well, it won't be coming for you. Like the universe wants to deliver, and it's like your doors are shut. Oh, sorry, I'm only operating in the 3D world. Well, that's fine. But you can guarantee that you'll be kept back and kept small and kept tiny and kept in that little zone. If you want to go all in and be having your 100k months, then you need to be stepping all in fully and completely. So yeah, so working on our feeling enough, feeling valuable. What we bring to the world is extraordinary and massive. working on your beliefs on that, and also working on your money mindset, and how the online space has its own code, it has its own magical energy, and it just doesn't translate in the human experience. So if you're living with somebody who is looking at your finances, they're going to freak out probably at like how much you might pay a coach. This is what happened to me. And then years later, it all pays off, and it's like, yeah, like this happened because I took a bet on myself, because I took a risk, and I went all in, before I had any evidence whatsoever that it was going to work. But I really, really trusted it. So I invite you to trust the process. Go all in on yourself, whatever that means to you, and yeah, like step into it. And that's the way for scaling, for growth, for expansion, for getting into the 6 and 7 figure range, with ease, you know. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful, inspiring, activating. Yeah, do let me know in the comments, and I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here.